It's coming up on 12 o'clock on day 3 of DistribhuTECH here in San Antonio, and not sure about you, Thorsten, but I'm tired.
Oh, me too.
How's the week been for you?
Amazing. It's first time for us being in the US with Greenbird, showcasing UtilityHive, and it was just amazing. A lot of meetings, a lot of good talks, and at least I learned a lot.
Well, I came back here about 3 times trying to get an interview with him, and every time I came, he was off talking with customers, would you believe, right?
Yeah,
so
amazing.
You seem busy.
Yeah, it was quite busy, but extremely interesting to see, because we have a lot of business in Asia, in the Middle East, in Europe.
Yep.
But it's extremely interesting to see how it compares to the US market, what's happening in the US, so it was amazing.
So your insights,
Yeah.
Is it different? What's different?
One of the things I believe is a lot of people came and asked for data lake solutions on the one side, so technology focused.
Okay.
But on the other side, we also had a lot of discussions what to do with the data. So they came, we discussed data lake technology. Is it really an enterprise data lake? Is it maybe a data mesh distributed architecture?
Okay.
But the second question always was related to what can we do with the data? And that was interesting to see, because I believe we have from Europe and Asia, we had a lot of use cases what to do with the data, but we had a lot of discussions here about technology, how to implement.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And the problems they're trying to fix, same, like if I look at the laws of physics are the same around the world,
Yeah.
but the regulatory models, the business models, the frameworks are different in the US.
Yeah.
So the problems they're trying to use the data to solve.
Yeah.
What are you seeing?
The core problem they want to fix is reliability in the grid. Of course, weather conditions, hurricanes, and all the changes. So reliability in the grid is one of the hot topics. What can we do using data? What can we do with the data to build services to increase reliability in the grid? That is no doubt one of the core questions and topics we discussed.
I would echo that in the 3 days wandering around here. DER was kind of the buzzword, and then you dig into it, well, what is it? Are you plugging in electric vehicles, or is it batteries, or is it solar on the roof? But the resiliency.
That's exactly,
I think what went on in California with the wildfires, and there's a lot of debate over here as to what's causing all this.
Exactly.
But there's no getting away from, and all the keynotes and whatever was, there's more severe weather events.
Exactly.
And things that outside their control.
And this kind of reliability in the network, how to use data, how to use it for reinvestments, optimizing reinvestments, how to use it for new investments, what to do. I think that was one of the topics. Yeah.
Oh, good. Any other takeaways from San Antonio? Anything else weird or wonderful?
Yeah, San Antonio is a beautiful town, beautiful city. We had some talks about the Super Bowl and the 49ers. Most people I heard, they think 49ers gonna win. But in the end, for me, it was interesting. My key takeaway is we started to introduce a concept of energy service mesh with data mesh architecture, distributed data lake architectures. And what I saw is most of the people we talked to, they are in the end looking for exactly this kind of an architecture.
Okay.
So the concept of a distributed architecture, distributed data lake, I think that is exactly what everybody is buying into and now looking for solutions to solve. So that is my key takeaway.
Yeah, cool. Well, it looks like you've had a successful week.
Oh yeah.
Now the real work starts following up on all those.
Exactly.
Hey, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Nice
lot.
to meet you. Cheers.